Today we will explore a never again list based on biblical scriptures. These scriptures will remind us to never underestimate ourselves. Let's dive in. First, we have Philippians 4:1-3, which encourages us to stand firm in the Lord and to be of the same mind. It reminds us that we are capable of great things when we trust in Him. Next, we have Philippians 4:19, which assures us that God will supply all our needs according to His riches in glory. This scripture reminds us that we can rely on God's provision and not doubt our abilities. Moving on to 2 Timothy 1:7, we are reminded that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. This scripture encourages us to tap into the strength and courage that God has given us. Romans 12:3 reminds us not to think of ourselves more highly than we ought to, but to think with sober judgment. It teaches us humility and reminds us to have a realistic view of ourselves. In Psalm 27:1, we are reminded that the Lord is our light and our salvation. Whom shall we fear? This scripture encourages us to trust in God's protection and not doubt ourselves. Daniel 11:32 tells us that those who know their God shall be strong and do great exploits. This scripture reminds us that when we have faith in God, we can accomplish amazing things. 1 John 4:4 reminds us that greater is He who is in us than he who is in the world. This scripture encourages us to have confidence in God's power within us. Lastly, 2 Corinthians 2:14 reminds us that God always leads us in triumph. This scripture assures us that victory is ours when we trust in Him. In conclusion, the Bible teaches us not to doubt ourselves and to have faith in God. Doubt can make us unstable and hinder us from receiving blessings from the Lord. So let us have unwavering faith, never doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. Remember to pray consistently and seek God's guidance. Victory is within our reach when we trust in Him. Let's embrace these teachings and never underestimate ourselves. This video has been created with a slow pace to allow for reflection. It includes visuals of praying consistently and moments of victory. We have also used animation clips to make it engaging and understandable for a 12-year-old audience. May these scriptures inspire you to never doubt yourself and to have faith in God's plan for your life.